So yesterday was a big day in the NFL, more specifically for the Washington football team, as they announced that they will be revealing their new name February 2nd, 2022. So me, obviously being a Washington fan, I made a video on this yesterday, and in the comment section, everybody was putting down what they thought the name was going to be. So I want to take this time out to look on Twitter and look in the comment section of my last video to see what do you guys think the name is going to be, because you guys swear you're detectives. Pause it at this video, this frame second, you saw this in the window, you saw the Washington logo in the window. So I want to see, what do you guys think the name going to be across Twitter and YouTube? Let's get straight into the video. Start on Twitter here is that apparently Washington has 3 Twitter accounts already made for the Commanders and the Hogs and Red Tails, and I guess those accounts are quote-unquote protected until the name is revealed. I don't buy this, only because once they change the name, all they have to do is just erase the name of Washington NFL on Twitter and Instagram and just insert said name. They wouldn't have to make a whole new Twitter profile, right? So I don't think this has anything to do with it. I feel like this is a little bit of a reach, but this is the first thing that I've seen, and Red Tails is a name that's kind of front runners. Commanders also, I don't know about Hogs, but Red Tails and Commanders could very well be it. But again, I don't buy this, only because I don't think they need to make a whole new Twitter just to change their name. The next thing I want to talk about is some jerseys. So apparently on JP Finley's podcast, he says, and I quote, "I heard from people that I respect that there are dope black alternate jerseys, man." Oh my god, if this is the case, black jerseys in Washington would be amazing. I mean, I've seen so many Photoshop jerseys of black on black with Washington, and I would only dream that ever happened. So if we got some black alternate jerseys, could you imagine a primetime game, night game with the black on black? Oh my god, that would be amazing. So I hope this one's true, and if it is, I will really be excited about it. The next tweet on Twitter is from, I guess, the podcast or morning show rather, with Boomer and Gio. I never heard of them, but Boomer has a prediction. He says that he predicts that the new name of the Washington football team is going to be Admirals. And now I had to do some research. Again, obviously, I'm not the brightest one in the bunch, but I had to do some research and look up what Admirals was, and apparently it's like some sort of military rank. So again, I feel like this is another front runner, just because Admirals and military, this is what they want. They want kind of a military background. Red Tails is a military background, Commanders obviously, and now Admirals is somewhat of a military background with it being a rank. So I wouldn't be surprised if Admirals is it. And again, personally, I don't care what the name is. Admirals wouldn't be bad, but again, it obviously would take some time to get used to. Now we're getting spicy. We have some news about our former head coach Jay Gruden putting his 2 cents in on the whole name situation. So Jay Gruden was asked on Team 980 DC about how he feels about the whole name change, and he said, and I quote, "I don't want to ruffle any feathers, but they shouldn't have never changed the name in the first place." And Jay Gruden was getting a lot of support for this. You know what I'm saying? Good old Jay going out and partying. Jay was getting some sort of love from the fans on them, saying that we should never change the name. Now this is the screenshot that everyone is going crazy over. As you can see in the reflection, Ron Rivera in the frame, and behind him in the reflection in the window, you can see a W on the helmet. Now I don't understand why everyone is going crazy about this, because I mean, Washington has always been the name. Washington is going to always be in the name, so a W on the side of the helmet really doesn't create that much for me. It's just a W. I mean, again, it looks nice, but it doesn't give me no clues of what the name gonna be. Washington is always gonna be attached, whether we're the Commanders, whatever we are, it's gonna be Washington there. So just a W being on the side of the helmet doesn't move the needle for me. So I really don't understand why everyone was going crazy about this whole screenshot of the helmet being somewhat revealed in the reflection. We have a uniform concept with the exact helmet that was in the screenshot of Ron Rivera, and a lot of people are assuming that these are the new uniforms. Now, what I can say about this, it's kind of fire, man. If you look at in the video where they were revealing some of the jerseys, this kind of looks like it was a thing, because they had the yellow numbers and like the dark burgundy color and the W on the helmet, obviously, that we saw in the reflection. So I really think this may be it, and if this is the case, I like it a lot, man. You could just see Terry wearing it, man. He looks so fire, but it's Terry, man. He makes everything look so nice, man. But no, this is really, really clean, man. I really like the burgundy, like the dark burgundy with the bright yellow 17 on it. Oh man, this would be amazing, and I'm definitely getting the jersey. Now, if this is the case, I don't know if this is the home uniforms. I don't know if these are alternates or something like that, but hey, man, it looks really, really good. So after surfing through the YouTube comments and looking at all you detectives, you guys came up with the name, right? So a lot of people were saying that it's gonna be Red Tails, and again, I cannot disagree. I think Red Tails is a military background that they're looking for. I think that's been a front runner since this whole thing went down. So again, Red Tails could be it, or it could be Admirals. I see between a toss-up between Red Tails and Admirals. Again, me personally, you know how I feel. Whatever it is, I'm gonna be a fan of. But again, you guys being the detectives, looking at the reflection, looking at the background, looking at the jersey, replaying the 7-minute making the brand video for an hour straight, saying, oh, they show Red Tails here, they show Red Wolves here. All you guys being the detectives, man, I appreciate you doing the dirty work. So Admirals and Red Tails seem to be the two favorites, but again, we could definitely be way off come February 2nd, 2022. So about a month from now, we are going to know what we're going to call ourselves, and finally, this whole thing is going to be over, man. 2 years, that's crazy. It hasn't even felt like 2 years. This 2 years has flown by, honestly. And what I was thinking, right, I said this, and shout out to Review for saying this on his channel too. I said the most Washington thing ever, and I said this as a joke in the Washington Instagram group chat that I'm in, right? I said the most Washington thing to do, right, is to build this all up and then say, oh yeah, we're staying football team. If that's the case, I'm not even gonna be mad. I'm going to cry laughter, because that would be literally the most Washington thing ever, to build this whole thing up just to come on and say, yeah, we're a football team again. But I don't think they're gonna do that, but we'll see. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. Who do you think was being the best detectives? Who do you think is right? Are you being a detective yourself? If so, DM me what you think the name is going to be. Show me the freeze frame. Show me everything that you find, that so we can find out what this name is going to be. But as always, it's me, boy Juangotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Help to Washington football team. If you are a fan of the Washington football team or a fan of the NFL, this is the channel for you. So subscribe, like, and comment. I'm out. Peace.